Good morning! I am so excited for today. We have a very exciting itinerary of activities to do today. So I finished exams 2 days ago and I'm on uni holidays now, which is so exciting. Obviously I still have work and everything, but no study for a while. So today's agenda is we are going secondhand book shopping. Woo! And we're going to a couple different op shops that I really like and see what treasures we can find. I've brought a big tote bag to manifest that we're gonna find books today. So if I have a bag, it's gonna need filling. So we're gonna find everything that we want. I'm keeping an eye out for Joe Abercrombie today, and I'm keeping an eye out for Brandon Sanderson and any other fantasy books that I find. I don't think I'm gonna look at clothes. I think we're gonna stay focused on books only. So let's go. Okay, so we just finished up at the first op shop. Not a major success. I only found one book that I wanted to purchase. There were a couple really cool copies of authors that I recognized, but I'm trying to be smart with my purchases and I don't want to just buy something because I know the author. I have to consider, am I going to read it in the near future, because I have a lot of physical books I haven't read yet. So I think now, oh my gosh, there's a bit of traffic. We've got some suspicious things happening. Thank you. Someone's letting me in. This person didn't. I probably shouldn't talk to myself when someone's staring at me. Thank you. Okay. Oh my god. Alright, so I think the plan of attack is to check out these other two op shops that did I just take the wrong? Is this what I wanted? Please hold. So I'm going to check out two other op shops that I like to go to. They're not too far from where we currently are. It's just a bit of weird navigating because you can't turn at a couple different spots. Anyway, we're going to go there. And there's a couple cafes in that same street of these two op shops. So maybe we'll get a little caffeinated sweet treat of some description. Maybe not. We'll see how I feel. Because it's actually quite cold today. I've got 2 jackets on, but in the car it's really hot. Anyway, Mum said I had a lot of blush on today and now I can't stop thinking about it. Anyway. Oh cool, I can turn left. Alright, let's go. Okay, I just went to 3 op shops all in the same strip. I found some good finds, not a lot, but 2 or 3 really good ones, and I'm so excited to show you. I'm contemplating whether we go to one more spot. I definitely have a nice little haul going on, but it's kind of tempting to go to one more op shop, but I'm trying to figure out which one that'll be. To be continued. You'll find out obviously much sooner than I will. I'll see you in a second. Hello and welcome to the haul from the thrifting we just did. I'm not in my normal spot. This is my study office area. I couldn't be bothered to move my microphone over to my book filming area, so you get this today. Anyway, we did so well thrifting. I am so excited with the books that I found today, And I think the most expensive book was $8, and that's because it was a box set and it actually had, I think, 3 books in one, which is such a bargain. And then the next most expensive book was $5, and that's because it was a hardcover. Other than that, the books were like $1 to $3 in price, which is like amazing. So let's begin. The first book we're going to talk about is Fireborn. I have never seen this in my life. I think it's young adult / kids fantasy, but doesn't bother me. It's by Aisling Fowler. It's a very pretty cover, actually. So I saw this in one of the op shops and I didn't pick it up. I left. I went to a completely different suburb and then I saw the exact same book again and I was like, okay, maybe it's a sign. So it is set in the snowy northern forest of an imagined prehistoric world. Fireborn is a breathtaking debut, at turns exciting, funny, and heart-wrenchingly sad. It makes the introduction of an unstoppable new fantasy trilogy. So it's the first book on a trilogy. The front says, Meet 12, the pledge changed. Her name she will change. That does not make sense. Meet 12. The pledge changed her name. She will change the world. There we go. I had a stroke. So Fireborn, 12 in the Frozen Forest. That's what this is. I'm excited to read this. The next book we're going to talk about, I actually was gagged when I saw this on the shelf. I swooped. I was like, meow, to get it. And that is The Fifth Season by The Fifth Season by N.K. Jemisin. I have seen this everywhere. It's on my Goodreads want to read list because I want to read it. I believe it is like fantasy dystopian, maybe sci-fi. Winner of the Hugo Award. It's just the paperback. It's actually in quite good. A couple little corners are a bit suspicious, but that's fine. Let's see what it says. It starts with the Great Red Rift, across the heart of the world's sole continent, spewing ash that blots out the sun. It starts with death, with a murdered son and a missing daughter. It starts with betrayal, a long dormant wounds rising up to fester. Okay. Is it a standalone or is it a series? Let's investigate. All right, it says book 1. Okay, The Broken Earth, book 1, The Fifth Season. I'm excited to read this. Okay, but not as excited as the next book. Again, I actually had a stroke when I saw this on the shelf at the op shop. Red Rising by Pierce Brown. Again, on my Goodreads list of what I want to read. And I was planning on reading this straight after I finished the next book and I was going to download it to my Kindle. But now I don't have to. I'm so excited. I actually died and it's still got the Dimmick sticker on it. This was $3. Yeah, it was $3. This is a sci-fi fantasy book. I've seen so many good things about it all over like Instagram and Book Talk. So again, literally so excited to read this. Peaches is licking herself. I wonder if you can hear that. Anyway, so excited. This is so cool. I was also excited about this. It's in a little bit of a crusty, dusty condition, but I'm hoping I can just take like a damp rag because it's got like a plasticky cover and just clean off some of the icky stuff. And this is The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. Rothfuss? Yeah, so he's got a little couple of creases in the spine and there's a couple little like doo-doos on the front, but we'll fix it up. So this is like OG Father of Fantasy, if I am understanding that correctly. A lot of people I've seen have recommended like this is one of the like you need to read fantasy books. I believe it's a standalone. The blurb sounds quite interesting. I like the cover too with the little assassin. Oh, don't look at my nails. With the little assassin man on the front. I think it's great. I've seen mixed reviews about this. I've seen some people say that they couldn't keep reading and they had to put it down halfway through because it was boring. I've also seen people say that this is like their favorite fantasy book of all time. So a very mixed bag. I'm excited to see for myself which end of the spectrum I fall into. Cool. The Name of the Wind. Very sick. This one's not for me. This next one's not for me. This is for my boyfriend, Harrison, if you're watching this. I'm assuming I've already given this to you, but if I haven't, surprise! So for context, Harry really likes reading Ken Follett books. Ken Follett writes like historical fiction. So I have previously thrifted for him book 1 of the Pillars of the Earth series, and I found book 2 of the Pillars of the Earth series, and I checked. It's the same publisher and the same like edition as book 1, so the spines are gonna match for him, which is quite lovely. It's not a hardcover. I usually try and thrift him hardcovers, but it's fine. So Ken Follett, World Without End. It's the sequel to Pillars of the Earth. I'm not going to read this. I'm not even going to lie to you. I don't read historical fiction. But he does. Okay, this next one, I have never heard of this next one. I don't know what it is, but I read the blurb and it sounds like something I'd enjoy. I've been swinging on this chair this whole time, haven't I? I'm so sorry. This is called The Housekeepers. And I saw like those little, you know, like those little review things on the back. One of them says, imagine Ocean's 8 had an illegitimate baby with Fingersmith. I thought that sounded pretty good because I love Ocean's 8. So this is like one big whimsical fun. It gave me like heist sort of vibes from the blurb about a housekeeper who gets fired and then wants to get revenge upon the household. So she gathers up like a team of like female misfits and they have some elaborate plot to get revenge, I suppose. It's quite a pretty cover, you know, it's like the gilded little emblems. What do you call that? Ornamentation, like ornamentation. But it just looked fun and it doesn't look like a super long read. And I'm always looking, it's just under 400 pages and I'm always looking for like palette cleansers to read in between like big fantasy series. So this will be one of my palette cleansers. The next book is also not for me. It's for Harrison again, but it was so pretty. I'm thinking that someone's grandfather had just passed away and they just donated all of his belongings to the op shop because there was a huge selection of hardcover classics, like classics, and you'll know what I mean in a second, all together in one spot in like pristine condition. And I was like, oh, so thank you. I bought one of your books and it is Oliver Twist by Charles Dickens, hardcover with like cloth. It's cloth bound. And it's so pretty. It was $5. And so Harry really likes reading classics. He collects like cloth bound Penguin classics. So even if he doesn't read this, I feel like it's just a nice little, it's pretty and I think he'll appreciate it. And the condition it's in is like astounding. It's the reader's, did I just break that? Or is this like one of those little, okay, I just opened it because I hadn't opened it yet and it had like this sheet resting inside. Hidden treasure? It's the world's best reading, Reader's Digest. Is this like a old-fashioned blurb? It's like a little pamphlet. Oh my gosh, this is cool. I'm assuming this is like an old-fashioned blurb because this doesn't have a blurb, obviously. So this has got like reviews in it. That's very like personable. I like that. It's a shame they had to go ahead and write the price on the inside like a bunch of stinkies. I just dropped it. Okay, moving on. The last thing I got is a box set. Also, they had a box set. Oh, get this. Okay, so they had a box set of Sarah J. Maas' Kingdom of... What is it called? Why am I having a brain fart? Everyone... Throne of Glass. I'm so sorry. They had a box set of Throne of Glass, like the complete box set. Why did it cost more than the brand new price from Big W? They had the box set at the op shop. They had the box set of Throne of Glass for $60. Like, I'm pretty sure Big W has it for $50. If I'm wrong, fact check me. I'm so sorry, but I swear that's more expensive. Anyway. The Wishing Chair by Enid Blyton. This is a box set, and it's got 2 books in one, but one of the books is also 2 in 1, so it's 3 books in 1. It is the Magic Faraway Tree and the Wishing Chair collection. I'm not going to say anything about this because if you know, you know. If you know, you know. So. Okay, so it's editing, Jess. Hello, I'm currently editing this video. For some reason, this here microphone that was plugged into my phone when I was filming that last clip, it just stopped working halfway through the like last portion of the video where I was talking about the wishing chair. So my whole outro is gone. So I'm gonna refilm it here in like 4 pixel quality on my webcam. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed going thrifting with me. I had a lot of fun. I was so happy with the books I found and the quality of the books I found. That was a really nice surprise. So I really hope you enjoyed watching. I still plan on filming a what I read this month video. I say that every month, but it's coming. So I will see you very soon in the next video. Bye!